My name is Benson Nyaga. I'm working as a technical director with Jamiro Broadcast. And Jamiro Broadcast is a professional broadcast system integrator founded in the year 2019, basically registered in Kenya with operations across Africa. Well, Jamiro Broadcast was brought in by industry professionals, myself with my partner George. We've been in the market since 2005, so these are professionals with over 15 years of experience in broadcast technology. And the reasons for getting in or forming Jamiro Broadcast was to basically bridge in the gap which we saw was missing in the market when it came to broadcast system integration and professional services provision. For Jamiro, we really allocate, I would say, almost 50% of our profits into research and development. And with this one, we've really been able to invent a lot of solutions which no other company is actually even close to. We're serving 7 major markets. The first one is broadcast. We have education, we have healthcare, we have banking, we have house of worship, we have agriculture, and we have the consumer market. So each and every market, there's some specific solutions we've crafted for them. The projects we've handled as a company outshines, I think, companies which have been set up for the last, 10 years plus. I'll just give you an example of about 3 projects we're really proud of. Yeah, the first one is Radio France International. Yeah, this is an international client. If you basically know the owners of the Radio France, France 24 and the likes. So this is a project basically which involved us to really set up the entire Africa Bureau, which is locally here in Nairobi, which is supposed to serve the East African market. So this is a project basically which I think was done in the hardest time of COVID, but then again, that didn't deter us from delivering and promising what we had to our customer. Another project I would say still went on in the same year. It's a new project again we undertook in Mombasa. This is an entire again radio station setup. The customer again, this is More Radio. Yeah, More Radio owned by the MP of Mombasa Nyali, that's Mohammed Ali. And then again, this studio, ideally, it's like we built a studio from a desert where there was no house, no infrastructure. So we really had to bring up a structure, which is a house, and design the rooms, the facility to fit in actually a broadcast center. And this we actually didn't look at just radio, but this is a media center which involved TV and radio in the same building. Then again, radio would actually then go into transmission for Mombasa County. NRG again is one of our best customers when it came to radio, because, well, these guys really started in the early 2017, but then again bringing up a very new concept, to which again I should be very proud of, because it's only us actually in the market who are able to bring up new technologies in radio. Just to name a few, the virtualization, the visualization. So this is the likes of the visual radio. I would say Jamiro Broadcast is proud to have the founders basically getting involved into these projects, because none existed before. So the first customer we set up for was Inoro TV by Royal Media. This is a project I personally actually designed, and no one actually had done this before, actually in Africa. Then again, NRG now came to blow and change it was a big, changed the ball game anyway. They blew it up by really having 3 studios all networked, using the Ravenna. This is AES 67. And then again, we're really able to bring up something which didn't exist through high skilled engineers, technicians on site. And we're able really to deliver visual radio for 2 major stations. That's Choice Radio and NRG. And then again, 3 years later, now we're still involved now into upgrading them more, because then again, one thing I like with this customer is they're really also looking up what's new, and every time they are really looking at upgrading what is outdated, and always going in to new technologies and new ways of doing business. We're really predicting our growth to be really bright, because we've already seen that in the last 2 years from the few projects we've done actually locally. We're really looking into now expanding into other markets and other countries in Africa. Currently, Jamiro, being in Kenya, we're only serving the East African market. This is the Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and a few customers we've done work with them before in Nigeria, Malawi, and Zambia. But for Jamiro, now we're looking at really penetrating into new markets which are not possible before. Jamiro is the future company to look for. I mean, top technology, high-skilled technical team, and high-level system integration. This is really the company to look for.